but it's Celtic who get us going. What are you expecting today, Chris?
Well, from Kilmarnock's perspective, Derek McInnes will set his team out to be brave, be organised, be disciplined, but to really make the Celtic as uncomfortable as possible.
Here's Palmer aiming for the switch to Mikey Johnston. Yes, Iwata might as well have a go himself. Decides against that. Matt O'Reilly will though, and that's a very decent save from Dennis.
Do you know what? I thought it really opened up well for Iwata. Don't know why he turned down the shot, popped it off to O'Reilly. Tries to beat Dennis with the eyes there. Had the option to pop it out wide to Mikey Johnston.
Taylor. Oh, Callum McGregor benefiting. Dennis got a touch on that.
I tell you what, he's had a good start to the game, doesn't he, Will Dennis? That was crucial. Good hold-up play from O. McGregor pass and follow. See, Mikey Johnston was there for the tap-in.
Scales, Mikey Johnston made a really good run in there, but left it for O, who blazes over.
Well, the run from Mikey Johnston is brilliant. Inside, and Darba, I don't know whether he's trying to take a touch for himself, but it sits really nicely for O. He just leans back on it.
Scales for McGregor. Now there could be an opening here. Mikey Johnston. Oh, waiting for the cross! And he missed it. Lewis Palmer is saved again by Dennis, who had to react quickly.
Well, they can't keep missing these opportunities, Celtic. Yeah, there's the ball from McGregor. The spot. Mikey Johnston. No, he's got to get contact on that. I think that's one where could just let that run across his body onto his left foot. And Lewis Palmer. Oh, it's the angle against him a little bit, but he'll feel he should have scored.
Darba now. Lions. Kennedy. Kennedy's cross is a good one! Armstrong coming in, and he couldn't have got any closer to giving Kilmarnock the lead against the run of play.
Good chop back and cross from Kennedy. Wide player to wide player. And he does well to control the finish.
Nearly, but not quite for Danny Armstrong. Back comes Celtic with Mikey Johnston. McGregor. And the rebound is put in by Matt O'Reilly. And having survived a scare at the other end, Celtic finally find a way to goal themselves from a familiar source this season.
Yep, eventually, just gambles. There's McGregor, great composure, tries to find the corner. Dennis is unlucky. And O'Reilly, he's been in the goals this season, hasn't he? Just cushions the ball into the roof of the net. I think that would have been seconds earlier. Kilmarnock off the post at one end. And Celtic up the other end and take the lead.
Matty Kennedy latching onto this. Armstrong forcing his way through. Joe Hart saved! And a brilliant stop from Alistair Johnston as Ndaba tried to pounce.
I don't know whether he knows anything about that. It's brilliant play from Armstrong. It really is. Alistair Johnston makes a crucial block here. Just stumbles. He does throw himself in the way of the ball. Hits him on the top of the left arm, left shoulder.
Armstrong right in there, and Joe Hart guarding that near post prevents an equaliser.
I may be wrong, and you can say it's a good save, but let's have another look. Can Joe Hart come for that? Good reaction. Darba on target with the volley.
Danny Armstrong whipping it in again, and it drops just wide from Dees.
Oh, he's unlucky, isn't he, Dees? Celtic not dealing with the threat. Just trying to guide that in. I think it's behind him. in the end, trying to direct it. Joe Hart had it covered.
They look for favourably here for Vassell. Trying to swivel and shoot. Taylor's given it straight to Armstrong. And that could be an issue, but it's smothered by Hart.
Yeah, comfortable for Joe Hart in the end. Poor play from Greg Taylor.
Celtic's slender lead remains intact despite a positive second half shown from Kilmarnock, and Watkins just on. Joe Hart standing firm, but it's a late flag again. He was offside.
I don't know what Celtic are doing. I really don't. Trying to play exact balls on the diagonal to Greg Taylor.
Brendan Rodgers is going to make a change. Yang is coming on, but Matt O'Reilly's suddenly racing away here. And he's put it wide, and he's got his head in his hands because that was a big chance for yet another goal.
It was, but he's not blessed with great pace, Matt O'Reilly. He doesn't run away from the Kilmarnock defence.
Polworth, Armstrong. Taken in nicely by Watkins. He's got Brad Lyons with him. There's two in the box waiting for the cross. What an own goal from Nat Phillips. And Kilmarnock will feel their second half performance was due a reward. It's a gift from Phillips. It's 1-1.
It's a really good move, good forward run from Lyons. He's onside. Tremendous ball. And Phillips decides to go for it, and he missed it. Vassell was in for a tap-in at the far post. But you can't say it hasn't been coming. What a ball that is. Initially, it's good play from Armstrong. Phillips thinks he can get that behind off his studs.
O'Reilly, Johnston across, cleared by Ndaba. Polworth now, Kelly could be on their way. Celtic short of numbers. Danny Armstrong slipping it through here, but Kennedy! Oh wow, what a story this is! A terrific turnaround for Kilmarnock. Kennedy has just given the champions one big jolt.
Scales just backs off though. He doesn't engage. And then that run, you can see he's yards onside. He just has to stay composed. And he does do. Lifts it over Joe Hart. It's a clever finish from a clever player. And Kilmarnock deservedly lead.
And the story is Matty Kennedy's first goal for Kilmarnock. He was here as a kid. He left for Everton back in 2012 before returning. He played for Derek McInnes at Aberdeen, and he's just had a big say in this game. Celtic on the brink of their first league defeat, but hang on a minute, Keogh goes in, stopped by Dennis, corner Celtic. They beat Celtic here in the League Cup back in August, and they're about to beat them here in the Scottish Premiership. There goes the whistle! A momentous result again for Derek McInnes and Kilmarnock. They've beaten Rangers here this season. They've beaten